Here's the single. At the knees for a strike. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Got him swinging, and one away.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Colton Cowser in the box here lets that one go for a ball. One down, base is empty.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
The punch out there, and there is another strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting the feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Adley Rutschman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. Right-hander kicks, deals, and he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So 2 down, and here is Cedric Mullins. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And downstairs.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground to third. They take the force out, and that ends the inning. And the Orioles leave one, but they lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Ronnie Mauricio. Eflin back to work. That one ripped, but foul. And he deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Ryan Clifford in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. The Orioles up by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In there at the knees.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's Frankie Lindor. And a good eye there. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That one the other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Nootbaar, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. on the ground. And foul ball. Man at first, one away. Got him. Now 2 out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Now batting Jarren Duran. That's a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
First and second, 2 down. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now Bader up to the plate. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Man in scoring position with 2 away. And next for the Mets, Adrian Del Castillo. That's in there. That's strike 1. Inside, almost got him. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Soto going back on this one. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Back here in Baltimore, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there. And that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that's outside. And that is ball 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage. And that might be the case today.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And into the box for Baltimore, Ahmed Rosario. On the corner for a strike. The Mets leading by 4 here in the last half of the 3rd. Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Next offering in the dirt. 1-2 the count. Hit in the air, right field. Nootbaar hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan.
2 outs, base is empty. Juan Soto down. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that one ripped into right, and it goes just foul. And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And now 1-2. The Orioles down by 4 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And the next pitch is way outside. Two down, nobody on. Liner, base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jose Butto will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Now on the bump, Tyler McGill.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now the batter now, Ryan O'Hearn. Swings through that one, 0-1. Soto off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. One left for the Orioles. They're down 5-1. Back now at Oriole Park. Ronnie Mauricio now. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. There's a strike.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Cowser hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
And now the Mets DH, Ryan Clifford. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. One out, base is empty. The wind and the pitch. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
1 down. Jeff McNeil stands in. He's already homered in this game. That's in there. Strike 1. And a pitch. That misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
1 away with a runner at third. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. That was blasted to the moon. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 7-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
On the mound now, Keegan Aiken.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2. This one in the air. Drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. That's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 21.
And here is Lars Nootbaar.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Pulls that one foul. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Top half of inning number 4. That's down and in. That misses, and it's 2-2. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Foul ball. Nootbaar leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now 7-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Here comes a pitch. And there's a ball.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
The 1-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Durant sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Number 6, designated hitter.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Yeah, that's outside. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The Mets up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A solo shot, and they cut into the lead. It's 7-2.
A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Walked his first time. To third, into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, the center.
Cedric Mullins digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Outside. To right, and that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles, solid swing from start to end. On time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Digging in, Gunnar Henderson. Misses inside. 1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 7-4.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man at second here with 2 away. And stepping in is the speedy Ahmed Rosario. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field, around third. Now a long throw home, but it's offline.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Ryan Hudson.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Two outs, runner at first. Here's Juan Soto. Rosario runs. Pitch is high. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Next offering is downstairs. Rosario at second with 2 down. At the belt and fires. Line drive. That's a hit. Around third. He'll score easily, and they trail by 1.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner at first with 2 away. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn.
1-0.
That one not close. Ball 1. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. One now. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mets 7 and the Orioles 6. And we're back. Here's Pete Alonso. Alonso goes 6 feet 3 inches, 30 years old now, and he's a former home run derby champ. And a pitch. Just missed. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Jacob Webb up and loosening in the pen. Baker warming up as well.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
That misses, and a count 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time. The pitch. Found back our way, and that's out of play. And now the lefty swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 away here in the 5th. So up next, Harrison Bader. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch just misses. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay in there safely.
2 hits for him in this one. Both were extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Runner at third with 1 gone. And here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hogan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
That's the ball.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. On the ground, right side. On to O'Hearn. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Ronnie Mauricio will hit next. And that one clips the corner. Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Ground ball to the right side. Makes the sliding stop. And they get the out. 1 run on 1 base hit. No errors and no one left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 8 and the Orioles 6. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. The pitch. Ball one there. Action in the Mets bullpen. Number 72 up and throwing.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Kicks and fires. On the ground right side. And foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And another ball. Got him looking. 1 down. Now it's the DH, Ryan Mountcastle, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. The Mets leading by 2, last half of inning number 5.